Hello everyone, this is Samori Benjamin. I'm here with a very special guest, all right? The first African-American manager to win a World Series and he did it with the Toronto Blue Jays in back-to-back years, 1991 and 92 and 93, okay? All right, so Cito Gaston. Mr. Cito Gaston, Cito, it's great to see you. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Nice to see you again. I really haven't seen you for a while, but it's nice to see you.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Great.
Folks, I met Mr. Gaston back in 2010. He was managing Toronto for the second time then. So, Cito, what's it like to just be out here for this All-Star game here in Seattle?
Well, you know what? I'm so happy to be here because Dusty Baker and I started in the minor leagues together. Of course, he's a lot younger than I am. And then we got Ralph Gar with us today, too. We all played together in the minor leagues for the Atlanta Braves. And then we also played together in the big leagues for the Atlanta Braves. So it's just nice to be here. What a city out here. They did such a great job getting this together out here. And I've seen a lot of people haven't laughed this hard in the last 10 years. I've had a great time.
Yes, I saw Ralph Gar out here also, and you told me before about your connection with Dusty and also with Hank Aaron when you were a young ball player. So just how about that, Hank Aaron and the legacy that he has left in this game?
Man, I tell you what, I said this about Dusty. I've been knowing Dusty since he's 18 years old, and we still talk all the time. Hank Aaron was like my dad, and how often are you going to get to room with somebody that you grew up as your idol? And he taught me how to tie. He's the reason I'm here right here today, because when he was the farm director for the Atlanta Braves, he called me 3 times. He said, "Come work with me, Cito." And finally, on the 3rd time, I said, "Okay." Otherwise, I would be standing here. I wouldn't have been the first African American or black man to win the World Series, 2 World Series. So I owe everything to him, everything.
Right, and not only were you the first black manager to win a World Series with the Blue Jays, but it was also the first World Series ever instilled in Canadian history. You all brought that to Canada, so what was that like at that time to set both of those milestones?
Well, you know, at that particular time, we pretty much had the whole country. You know, Montreal was there, but we had the whole country. And now the Blue Jays do own the whole country. It's awesome. I mean, I lived there for 20 years, year round. I go back every year. In fact, I came to Toronto here on Thursday, going back to Toronto, spend another 3 months in Toronto. It's like home for me. And it's a beautiful city. If you guys looking somewhere to go for a nice vacation or holiday as a Canadian, let's say, try Toronto. It's a great city.
Cito, I once had the pleasure to talk with Ernie Banks, and he was telling me about how much the All-Star game meant to them back when he was playing National League, American League, and all that. And different times now, but the National League has not won the All-Star game since I heard 2012. And they've only won about 3 of the last 19 All-Star games. So just how much of a coincidence do you think that is, or do you think that there's something to that?
Well, you know, I played in the National League, and I made the All-Star team in 1970, and he's absolutely right. It's nothing greater than the All-Star game. I think because they had the DH in the American League for a long time, they had a few more hitters in the league, and they had the National League with Nestor and the catcher now since both leagues as the DH, and you'll probably see a change a little bit. They both great leagues, and you know, there's good teams in both. I know you said the American League East is really a tough division. We've always been a tough division, but this out here, this city has really done a great job with the All-Star game.
Okay, folks, you heard it all here. Cito Gaston, again, the first black manager to win a World Series, and we only saw a second black manager to do it. Just took until 2020 with Dave Roberts, and of course, Dusty Baker, Cito's guy, won it last year, and Dusty is here today managing the American League All-Stars. Cito, thank you so much, and great seeing you again.
Man.
All right.